Danger's not past. Atkinson joins the party.
QPR look really narrow at the minute. I think the success is, there's the pass, is to get it into those wide areas. 2v1s.
Viner with the ball.
Probably don't need to cross it as early, but yeah, keep building. That's where the success is. To Jade to Silver again.
Here's Scott, lines up a shot, drills it, just drags it wide of the near post. Goal kick, but you're just waiting for Scott to pull one of those off.
You just feel it's bubbling at the minute of the game, and hopefully now we get... Oh, it's a really good attempt. Hopefully we get good impetus now and really stamp our authority on the game.
Ashton Gate expects the crowd fall a bit quieter, and it goes from Naismith in towards Viner, forces a fine save from Dieng, and Bristol City will settle for the corner. But as that opened up there for Viner, you fancied him just to nudge it past the keeper. Yeah, I think he was slightly off balance if you see it again as he's headed it. Bristol City experiencing joy down that flank as Wells looks to just jump in behind the centre half, puts pressure on, which is applauded by the crowd. Almost forces a mistake. Away comes Kenneth Powell. Danger now for City. Caught napping at the back. Naismith, the man that lets his marker get away. And a fine stop from Dan Bentley. I think it was really important that we kept Elias Chair outside. What I mean by that is that we defend, and Naismith gets inside him here, but keeps him outside, gives Dan Bentley a great opportunity to make an easier save. Rogbanen nods it on, but Bristol City back in possession. I'd love to see the possession stats so far in this game. Bristol City surely on top, but just as I mentioned that, here come the away side as Roberts fires it out to Elias Chair. He's got Field arriving on the overlap, goes it alone, hits the post, ricochets off Bentley, and then fired home. Is the flag up? I don't think it is, judging by that celebration from Johannsen. He bags his first of the season, and Bristol City are behind at Ashton Gate. Oh, it's a real shame. It's been a real positive start, for, especially the last 15 minutes. I think we see here, we're in trouble there on the 2v1 now. And I think Joe Williams is trying to get out to him, keep him inside. It could have gone anywhere after Bentley's touched it. It just goes to Johannsen. It's really disappointing. It's a superb save initially from Bentley, just to get a palm to it onto the post. And that is so unfortunate. It's typical of Bristol City's luck, more so last season at times. Making the trip down the M4. Relatively straightforward journey to come and support their side, who are in good form by all accounts. Tyler Roberts fancies his pace here up against Atkinson, who has to be careful, but he's recovering well. City centre half, and Roberts fires over. He's deceptively quick, Rob Atkinson. He just closed the gap enough. Yeah, I thought he was going to get away from him, but he did close the gap. That's a good example. Largely goals in games he's involved in. Loss of the marker again out on that left-hand side. Chris Willock gets in ahead of Mark Sykes. Powell arrives on the overlap, and it's fired in for a second, and this time it is Tyler Roberts. He picks up his first QPR goal. Bristol City, they're defending not good enough at the back, and they've got a real mountain to climb. I need to see the first action, because he looked offside, but he wasn't offside. Then you've got to go track your runners. Here, you need to track and go with all the way. Going, he's accelerating. Who's taking the runner? And then look after the far post, who's tucking round. Referee not interested as Ethan Laird links up play, gets the return pass, but he's closed into a gap right next to the touchline. Rob Atkinson really needs to get goal side there of Chris Willock, who checks back onto his left, looks to drag it in towards that near post, challenges flying in, and then it's fired over. But again, Bristol City living precariously. I think that they've got the ability there, QPR, looking at them, to go from box to box in a blink of an eye, and it's important that we get defensively switched on to those transitions. It might need a foul higher up the pitch, just a tactical foul. A Rogbanen into Roberts once more, has the bit between his teeth now. Now Willock. Ethan Laird joins the attack. Willock back onto his left. Space for Kenneth Powell, who joins the attack, and thankfully for Bristol City, their blushes are spared by Dan Bentley. Off goes Conway, fancies himself. Could fall for Andy Vyman, it does. Pokes it through to Tommy Conway. Can he find the finish? Should have squared it to Nahki Wells. He was in acres of space. Into Jada Silva. Semenyo waits. Might get a second chance here. De Silva pulls it back. Shot from range. Almost finds the fluorescent hair of Andy Vyman.
Good pressure again, though. Now it's important that we keep the pressure, keep it in their half now.
One back by Sykes. Here's Semenyo. Needs to find a good pass, and he does on the angle into Vyman. Wells waits at the far post. Cross isn't great, but Semenyo almost converts it. Wells bundles home. A lifeline for Bristol City. He's deadly. At the top of his game at the moment, Nahki Wells, and that could prove to be a vital, vital goal with under half an hour to go.
It was really good play. Anton's received it. He's whipped it into the wide area for Andrews Wyman to just put into a lovely area in the box. Anton's worked centrally. Nahki's there. And it's his goal all day long, isn't it?
Viner, 14 minutes to go of normal time. Good turn from Semenyo. Sneaks through to Kane Wilson. Wells, I should say.
Really quick pass by Zach Viner. Split our whole unit out with one pass into Anton. Couldn't quite get the pass right, but the second phase we jumped on and managed to get a shot away.
Deep breath from him. In it goes. Wells peels off and he can't quite steer it back towards goal.
Again, looked a little bit unbalanced as he was trying to punch it back across goal. But it was a really good set play delivery from Alex into the far post. Oh, just couldn't quite get his balance right to punch it back across.
Chris Martin trying to steal a march on the defender, and Wells capitalises on some hesitancy. Was he outside the box there? Nothing, says the referee. The Bristol City players can't believe it.
Need to see it back, Toby. But for me, he looks dubious there. He looks outside of his area.
What a mazy run this is. Squared. Is it over for Bristol City? Flashes past the post. That was the game for QPR had they found the net. Still hope though for the Robins. Poked through. Willock just played it into himself there. Onto his right foot. Looks to arc one into that far corner. Dan Bentley's in the way. Seconds remaining of normal time.